What's up, guys? Welcome back to Three Pedal Devils. Today, I have no idea what the I'm doing, but Willie's gonna do some cool shit with some vacuum sucky stuff. So
here we go.
we're gonna film that.
Do you ever know what
But before we do that, like and subscribe.
this docking
bitches.
is not going to work. Look how big that is.
Like a razor lipstick, and I risk it. Instinct, she sucking my with her lipstick. Ooh, check up on a bitch like a dipstick. Ooh, yeah, she on me like a misfit. Wrecker like a razor lipstick, and I risk it. Instinct, she sucking my with her lipstick. Ooh, check up on a bitch like.
Huh, that was loose. If anyone knows what they're doing, let me know.
What are we doing actually?
Let me spit on this real quick.
You're hooking up the vacuum line from the brake booster to what?
Okay, well, let's take a step back.
Okay.
So, we installed those power disc brakes on this beast. You've seen that. If you haven't, go watch them. The last thing to do was to hook up the vacuum source for the brake booster, which we haven't done yet because I've spent like 3 weeks trying to find a spare vacuum port to hook that up to, and couldn't find one anywhere. There's a tiny vacuum line here for the carburetor. I mean, coming off the carburetor, going to, where does it go? I think it goes to the distributor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I think
it goes to
that's
that thing.
I think that's timed vacuum for this distributor, and it's also really tiny. So I was looking for a dedicated vacuum source for this, and came here today thinking that my last chance was to pull the intake manifold and drill and tap threads to put a vacuum port in, and that was gonna suck a lot of big nuts. Your battery's almost dead.
Yeah, I know.
And so I went searching, last ditch effort, and I found a shitty little vacuum cap on the back side of the carburetor at the bottom, way down here. It's kind of recessed, so I didn't see it ever. I only felt it, and now I know it's there. So we're in business. But what I need to do is hook this vacuum gauge up and check the vacuum on this thing, because you need, I think, like 18 inches of vacuum for the booster to work properly. So gonna see how much it suckies. Alrighty, we're ready to test this bad boy out. I almost called it a bleep. We're ready to test the vacuum out. According to the interwebs, we're aiming for 18 inches of vacuum. I think I said that before. Maybe I said 14, but I think 14 to 18 would be good. Some people have to install a vacuum pump if they have like aftermarket cams and stuff where you have lower vacuum, but hoping that will be good. So start her up, read that bad boy off. Hey, go shut it off.
So,
What do we have?
14 to 18.
We had 13.
13 to 12.
That's math.
Oh, Willie thinks that the truck is idling kind of low, and I think that could be happening as well. So potentially that's our issue. Not even our issue, it works. We tested it.
Yeah, like you said, vacuum's a little bit low, but we knew we have to tune in the carburetor, but I think we're just gonna do it ourselves. I think we're just gonna send it. So yeah, if it idles higher, the vacuum should pull a little bit more. Right? It should pull a little bit more vacuum. Oh yeah, when we turned it off, you could see on the gauge the vacuum dropped off immediately because we're just hooked straight up to intake vacuum. There's no like accumulator or check valve or anything on it to keep vacuum in the booster when you shut off. But probably not a big deal. So Yeah, I was just aiming it at nothing, huh?
Yeah, you're also talking at nothing.
But yeah, probably not a huge deal to not have that, but I think modern systems have. I don't know if it's an accumulator or probably is, but something to keep some vacuum as the engine's shutting off so you have one last powered break before it dies. But this is a upgrade and a mod, so probably not needed. All right, what's next? We got other parts.
I'm taking the door handle off. This thing, it's got a little spinny thing in there.
The latch? Is that
Yeah,
what it's called?
the latch. I'm taking that off and fixing it because the torsion spring on the inside keeps falling off every time we shut it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna figure out how to fix that. It's not supposed to spin like that.
Well, it's getting stuck sometimes, but yeah, it should get stuck all the time. Unless you open the handle. Puking.
But while I do that, we got some new window tracks for it because the old ones, the felt fell off the sides. So we got new felt, not new tracks. I'm gonna take the tracks out, put the new felt in, put it all back together, and then this door should be good to go. Bought new handles for it because we had to buy new window regulator and door latch, and the splines are perfect on here, and the old handles were pretty effed up.
So the spines wouldn't go on.
Yeah, so all new.
New handles. What else did we get? Oh, we also got a new seal for this cowl that goes underneath here. So I'm gonna pull that off and put that seal on. The other one was cracked to hell, it's super dry, and when we took it apart to mess with the windshield wipers, it basically just fell apart. So we got a new one. It was super cheap. We also got new fasteners for it. Don't worry about that. And what else we got? We got some new, what are these? The handle things. What are those called? Gaskets.
I don't know what those are.
That's all the felt and track and everything. This is the new crank or handle. Crank. Nice and shiny.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, prettier than your mom.
Come on, man.
Just kidding, your mom's pretty cute.
That sounded weird. I don't like it.
It did, I didn't like it either.
Cut. Alright, so that's going to be it for this vlog. I didn't finish what I wanted to. Willie got a lot done. I'll show that in a sec. I got the new trim pieces in, the windows back in, everything's tightened up. I just have to finish fixing the door handle, which is taken out right here. This is the little torsion spring I was talking about that came loose. So just have to tighten that back up like this, and then throw her back on, and hopefully it doesn't fall again. I broke my GoPro mount, so now I'm on this like really shitty sketchy one. That sucks.
Oh, that is absolutely torched.
Yeah, not happy about it.
GoPro obviously didn't do their DV drop test
No.
because it broke on the first drop.
Yeah, literally I knocked it over on accident, like off this little ledge, and fell down there and broke.
Holy shit. I found out why. Just kidding, I like China, they're really good. It says made in China.
Oh.
It's supposed to be a joke.
Yeah, don't hate in China.
I love China. They make good shit.